All right, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. We are hanging out here today over on TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch. We're playing some F125 driver career. This is an F2. I don't know what the heck just happened. Yeah, okay. Apparently, I stopped in the middle of a thing yesterday, so we are just qualifying here. Yep, we're just doing qualifying here. Is this Monza? No, it is not Monza. I don't know what it is, but yeah. Hanging out, doing a bunch of stuff. Oh, this is Spa. No, it can't. It's not Spa. I don't know what racetrack this is, but we'll figure it out as we go. Plenty of stuff happening over the next couple of little bit. I'm gonna try to finish this F2 career part and move up into Formula One and see what I can get in terms of an offer for being a rookie in Formula One. One of the cool things that I actually did in a different driver career where I had not much going on was I actually started at Ferrari, which was kind of cool. But that was also a career. But yeah, plenty of stuff for me to do over the next couple of days. Tomorrow I got a job interview. Kind of excited to see how that goes, just due to the fact that it is a job interview. It's at 10 o'clock in the morning, though. Excuse me, which means I got to get up kind of early, which is no big deal. I don't care about getting up early, but it is what it is. And if it goes well, I'll have a job, and if it doesn't go well, I got out of the house for a day, which was nice because other than that, the next time I'm getting out of the house is Tuesday for a neurology appointment, and then not again until the middle of January, most likely. Just due to the fact that there is, well, school doesn't start again until Wednesday, January 20th, or Tuesday, January 20th. So that'll be the first time that I go, which will be cool to do. And yeah, I am pretty excited to see how things go. I think I'm going to need to get a better capture card. Or part of the problem might be just due to the fact that it's over a 10 foot, no, 25-foot extension cord, USB extension cord. I genuinely don't know how that works in terms of like latency and other stuff. Um, Viewers must be 18 and older to recharge or send gifts. Okay, that's fair. And people on the live stream have to be 18 or doing live streaming have to be 18 or older on TikTok. That's a totally fair thing. Um, that's something I think that we should have is that simply due to the fact that unfortunately far too many creators who are younger might do something that would get themselves hurt, which I don't love that that's where we're at. Um, but yeah, plenty of fun. Um, Mariners signed a backup catcher the other day for a couple million, nothing big. No, actually, I think actually might not even been a couple million. Might have been like 1.2. Might have been just above a league minimum, which is good because that frees up a lot of space for other moves. We didn't spend the 20 million on Jorge Polanco, who played one inning at first base in his entire career, and it was with us. And I believe it was after there was some nonsense with Luke Raley, and it was after Dylan Moore got DFA'd and Josh Naylor was out or something. It was weird. And the Mets signed him to play first base, primary first base, while also being able to move around the infield and DH, which is, shall we say, an interesting proposition. I don't necessarily understand why they did that, but they did it. And 20 million per year. Pete Alonso obviously left. He's going to be the primary first base for the next 5 years for the Orioles. Pretty excited to see what he can do. The AL East is getting really good, and the NL East, unfortunately, not so much. But we're learning more. Thanks for the likes over on TikTok. Appreciate that. We're learning more about the NL East, and it's been interesting to see how things go with the NL East with everything because obviously we got the Mets, we got the Nationals, we got the Who else is in the NL East? The Nets, the Nationals, or the Mets, the Nationals, the no, Cincy's in the NL Central. The Marlins are in the NL East. That's three. Who are the other two in the NL East? Who are the other two in the NL East? What teams? Boston. That's AL East. Buffalo used to be in the NL, but they were never in the NL East. Because the NL East didn't exist. Buffalo is the Buffalo Bisons are the only charter member of the National League to both still exist and be to be no longer in the National League, which is actually, quite frankly, astonishing that that's a thing. They were founded alongside the Nash. How are you today? I'm good, Lord Duffel. How are you? How are you? I'm hanging out, doing some more F1, doing some fun. After this, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm kind of craving a chocolate cake, so I might go to the store and just go get one, which would be delicious. I would absolutely love to have a chocolate cake right about now, but maybe not because I gotta go. I got my job interview tomorrow, and then I got Applebee's after if I make enough money. You're good. Yay, yay! I'm glad you're good. I'm glad you're good. If I make enough on Cameo today, I put down that I would go to Applebee's, and the goal was for $75, so that I could actually like have a lot of fun at Applebee's. I think it would be exciting to go to Applebee's. So yeah, don't forget to tip your local Applebee's bartender. Applebee's is an interesting place. I'd probably film some content while I was out. The Applebee's is well, there's a couple of different Applebee's. There are a couple of different Applebee's all around. The one I go to is right in front of a Target, which is really nice. There's another one that's right by the highway, which is kind of nice. There's also an A&W root beer in the area, which is nice, but I don't feel like going all the way out there. I really don't feel like going all the way out there. It's too far away. I had it when I went to the con that I wasn't running, which was fun. I had A&W root beer there. I am not going to use Rewind. I don't like using Rewind. Recently learned about Chili's, and the way they do their job applications is it's all AI. So if they have a job available, you just do it through AI, and the AI decides whether or not that you get to get an interview. And I don't know how I feel about that, because like sure the AI decides and you get to know immediately, but it's an AI, and AI has biases. I mean, yeah, people have biases too, but the more biases you have in it's sort of like why I don't believe in trial by jury. I'd rather overcome the biases of one than the biases of 12. Yeah, I learned about that interview, pre-interview process with AI and stuff. Yeah, it's wild what they do. It's genuinely wild, and I mean, I understand in some cases there are use cases for AI like cancer and stuff, but it's ridiculous, and I genuinely hate it. Because I was thinking about getting a part-time job at Chili's for the just for the heck of it while I'm finishing up my last semester of grad school, which would be nice. I think it's one semester. It might be two. I hope it's one semester. Yep, yep. It looks for specific words. It's kind of like how AutoMod works here, but it's AutoMod is more a program than a AI, where it's like it sees a word and then it flags it and says no, you can't put that word, and then obviously the streamer has the chance to the streamer's mods have the chance to go ahead and remove it, which would be kind of nice for them, because obviously or approve it. And if you can approve it, that's great, because sometimes mod is just wrong, um, which is unfortunate when it's wrong. I don't like when things are wrong, but unfortunately that's just the way it works. It's just the way it works, and you gotta handle it. I failed the objective of not leaving the circuit for a lap, which is fine. Because you don't always have to stay on the circuit permanently. I do like staying on the circuit, but yeah, wow, my best was a 202.909. Is this Spa? What? This must be Spa. Is it? I don't know. It's me from Antonelli, Bordello, Hajar, and yeah, I actually might win the Drivers' Championship this round or next. I wish F1 games had like a win X number of races achievement. I just bought Arc Raiders about 2 hours ago, so tried that out for a bit. Nice, nice. The most recent game I bought was Bayonetta 2. No, not Bayonetta 2. Bayonetta Origins. And I'm about an hour or 15 minutes into it, and it's okay. It's not the hack and slash like Bayonetta is. It's a little bit different. I'm probably gonna buy Bayonetta 3 when that's on sale, which will be fun to see how that is. But yeah, um, not really 100% certain what other games I want to play. I'm working towards getting a bunch of games for next year. Like this year, I actually played House Flipper. I played Balatro. I played a lot of Cookie Clicker, which was fun. I played House Flipper 2 a little bit. I played almost 200 hours of MLB The Show between Switch and Xbox. Played about 30 hours of NASCAR 25. I played a bunch of NASCAR Heat 5. Um, I started this game called Planet Crafter, which has been okay. I've been working on Universe Sandbox 2, which has been interesting. I don't love it. I don't hate it. Use Game Pass might be a good thing to scroll through. Yeah, I do. I do. I played, what the hell game did I play the other day that was interesting? I played for like 20, 25 minutes. Oh, Power Wash Simulator. I played Power Wash Simulator for like a half hour, but then got frustrated because it took more than a half hour to finish the first job, and I got real frustrated. And I was like, I don't want to do this. And then there's also Power Wash Simulator 2 is on there. Friends of mine play that game and say it's awesome, but I think it might be a Steam game that's better. We're using it on the PC with the computer keys. Just like I wouldn't play House Flipper on the actual Xbox. I would play House Flipper on the PC. Um, because I think it's just a better experience on the PC. Like a genuinely better experience on the PC. We're about to come to the checkered flag here in like 50 seconds. Then there's like Assassin's Creed's actually on Game Pass now because I pay for the $32 a month one, which is a lot, but it also gets me EA Play, so I got a 10-hour free trial of Madden. So what that lets me do, or actually I think I should have 10 hours of Madden that I can do, and I can get some achievements on there. That might be fun. Because like there's no reason to buy Madden every year, like at all. Genuinely no reason to buy it every year. Just like why I didn't buy college football this year. I bought it in 2025, college football 2024 for 2025. So I bought CFB 2025, but I didn't buy 26. I'm waiting for 26 to come out on Game Pass. And if it does, I'll play it. No, I don't think you need the expensive one for Assassin's Creed. I was just thinking of all the games that are on there, but then I remembered EA Play. So you get things like on PC I can play SimCity 4. The nonsense that happened with SimCity after like Sim Societies and everything, where EA ended up, or not EA, Maxis ended up going out of business because of it. That was horrible. I gotta check something real quick. Chat and game, chat and game, chat and game, chat and game. Do you hear the people sing? Wait, Streamlabs. Okay. I almost opened up Premiere Pro, and I'm like, no, I'm not editing a video right now. I'm going ahead and playing a game and not editing a video. I'll probably use a video. I'll probably make some videos later today. I feel like I might make some of my Every Mariner Ever series. Might make some. This is Monza. This is the Parabolica. And then we're going to go into Curva Grande later. Curva Grande just means big curve. I love how we name Formula One corners sometimes. And here are the chicanes. The first set of chicanes. I dropped all the way down to 22nd because of the braking there. That's actually kind of funny. I was looking through my Twitch stats and I was like, I have over 100 followers, which is nice, but I don't have the 3 viewers and I don't have the 4 days or the 8 hours. But I'm like, I can get that. I can absolutely get that. I have almost 80,000, or I have 100,000 followers between my other platforms. Why haven't I been advertising on there like I do with like Cameo and the Battle Pass? And it's like, that makes sense. Make a video right before you stream, make some stream clip highlights. I am actually considering paying a friend of mine some money to go ahead and just watch my stream VODs and make some clips, which would be really cool. She lives real close to me, and yeah, she'd be able to get it done in like 15-20 minutes after obviously watching the stream. But I think that would be really cool to make the stream VOD, clips and everything, kind of like Finster did. Although I'm not Finster. Excuse me. I do find it interesting right now, the drama with Finster, with the whole trans charity thing where it doesn't include the medication. That is interesting because honestly, like I understand that British healthcare is a lot different than American healthcare. Whereas like, so in America, my health insurance right now covers pharmaceuticals, so like the medication that I need, any medication I need, as well as doctor's visits. It covers it doesn't cover vision. Hello, blank D2Y. How are ya? How are ya? We're having some fun here in F125, playing through the F2 season on easy mode, basically on easy, just to try to get through it. Because I think there's an achievement for it, and if there is, that's great. I love hunting achievements. If there's not, it's cool. It counts towards the 10, 20, 30, 40 race achievement. Somebody sent me a Snapchat. That's fine. I actually need to start using Snapchat more. Because I genuinely think I could actually use that as a way to make an income and everything. And yeah, but it's a whole thing to think about. There's a lot that I need to do. I need money because money is a thing. I'm hoping to become monetized on YouTube by the end of January, but that's not necessarily the easiest thing in the world. And I'm also hoping to become not a partner, affiliate on Twitch by. Cool, you saw I had 4 views, so you jumped in. Nice. Yeah, thanks for hanging out. Yeah, I never know how many views I have on Twitch or YouTube at the same time because my thing just says total views, and I'm like, cool. Because I'm on Streamlabs, which is a decent software. It allows me to multi-stream to Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram once I figure it out. Facebook once I figure that out. Whoa. So yeah, I got plenty of stuff that I'm working on over the next little bit, but I would love to be a Twitch affiliate by the end of January or February too, but definitely by the end of next year. Because the plan is to keep advertising the streams, get to 3 average viewers, stream probably about 20 hours, or at least 7 to 8 hours, plus 1 sub. Thank you. Actually, it didn't show me. It didn't show me on here yet on the mini feed. What I think ends up happening is it shows me at the end when you sub. Thank you for subbing. You'll see a bunch of different nonsense here, mainly because I just like saying stuff. Like genuinely, I just like saying things, and once I say things, you'll see. I have serious videos. I have funny videos. I have to steer the car. I have to steer the car. I scratched my ear because I was like, nah, no need to steer the car coming up on a chicane. I just earned some reward points. Claim my points for playing a game for 15 minutes. And those points can actually be used for buying new games. I have like 17,000 points right now because I use the Xbox app every day. I try to do. I was hoping like Xbox Wrapped would come out, and it's the 18th, which is the latest it's ever come out, is the 18th or 19th. And there just hasn't been an Xbox Wrapped this year. They just had Steam Wrapped this year, which was nice. 71% of my time on Steam was played on Cookie Clicker, which was not the greatest decision of all time, but got me 455 achievements. I am two. Oh no, I'm leading the race. Okay, I was like, wait a minute, why am I 2 seconds? Ah! I am apparently very bad at Monza. I've never been bad at Monza before. Like, legitimately, I've never been bad here. I should at least recover for a podium. Well, that's lap 2. Should recover for a podium. I'm sure that my lap 3 challenge is going to be stay on the racetrack for 1 lap. I just did the fastest lap at 1:36.863. That's nice. Always love doing the fastest lap. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Let's put on the brakes. Let's rotate through the center of the corner. Rotate through the rest of the chicane. Get right up in Capolatino. Spend less than 1.71 seconds off track. Yeah, I can't drive. Yeah, Victor Martins can't drive. Yeah, Victor Martins can't drive. Yeah, Victor Martins cannot drive. 7/10 of a lap left, and I've just got to spend less than 1.71 seconds off the track. Which is better than the other one that I got, which was do not leave the track for an entire lap, and I absolutely failed at. Why was DRS open? Why was my DRS system open there? There was no reason for... Okay, DRS isn't open. Okay. What's going on with DRS? DRS shouldn't be open. Computer, stop. Forgot that I turned on an 11 a.m. alarm because I had planned on streaming at 11, but then I got up earlier than expected. So I was like, okay, I'll start now and stream for like an hour. We're 22 minutes in. Nice. I may do a full-length race one day. Not maybe tonight. Do I swear in video streams? I do sometimes, yeah. Videos, I swear more often than in streams because I can find a way to make it funny in a video. But in streams, swearing's not always a thing. And then, like, on my Cameo, if somebody pays me to do a swear that's not a slur, I do it. And if it is a slur, I'm like, hey, I can't say that. We had that one with Josh Block a couple of years ago where he said the slur. And unfortunately, that just became a common thing with him where he just says slurs. The fact that he did that after getting fry-byed is ridiculous. The one with the really bad word at the Motel 6. Still don't understand that one. And then when he assaulted that woman on the 4th of July, he's got another pretrial hearing in January. It feels like this whole situation is going to end with him just getting time served or probation or 25 hours of community service or go to civil court and he'll have to pay her a bunch of money because he only makes $400,000 a year. I only make $400,000 a year. What are you talking about, Josh? What do you mean you only make $400,000 a year? You should make less than $400,000. You should make less than $400,000 a year, Josh. I don't even know how. I don't even know how Josh makes $400,000 a year. I mean, honestly, it's Cameo. He has had a couple of months where he's been in the top like 5%. on Cameo. Part of it's because he charges 45 to 50 bucks per cameo, and just based on what I know with Cameo, with the 45 to 50 bucks, he's probably making about 37.50 to 42 per. So that's 100 per two. Let's just call it 100 per three, or 150 per three. So per 10, that's 320 bucks. Per 100, that's 3,200 bucks. 32,000 per thousand. Do 10,000, that's 320,000. He's got the party deal and all that too. Yeah, that's a lot. I can see how he'd make 100 grand a year. Huh. So that actually reminds me, should I start streaming on other platforms too? Misclick. Don't worry about it. But no, I'm really thinking about Josh Block and Andrew Ditch. I got to figure out my settings to actually like. I got to find my headphones. Actually, more what I should say. When I find my headphones, what I can do is I can mute them, and then I can I got to figure that out though. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I don't know where my headphones went. I hope they find Baby No Money. It's kind of upsetting that he quit music because like, what does the highlighter do? Highlighter? Oh no, I am not putting the hot. Ah, what did I just do, guys? I don't know what I did. I can't see the actual stream. There we go. Now I'm back, I think. Oh no, that's not the stream. That isn't the stream. Ah! That's the stream. There we go. CPI comes at 2.7% year over year. That's 2.7% inflation. And someone named No One has subscribed 7 minutes ago on YouTube. Was that blank D2Y? If that was, thank you. It's bloody 3D. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. I clicked a button and it just didn't do what I wanted it to do. But thankfully, I clicked back to scene and everything, and it got better. Alrighty, let's see. Oh, we're in Baku. I hate this racetrack. I hate this racetrack, especially the castle section. The castle section is just among the worst designs in the history of racing. And obviously, it's the Baku Street Circuit. If you remember, what really cost Lewis Hamilton the championship in 2021 was his wreck at Baku. Because if you remember, at Baku, after the red flag, he had that early in the season that year, whereas now it's later in the season. I don't know why. It just is. Got 131 total viewers on TikTok. Yeah, we're going to use rewind on that one and just go from there. Because why did I crash? There was genuinely no reason for me to crash there. There we go. 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 I didn't crash this time. We're coming into the castle section, the really weird section right here. I hate this section. You have to get down to like 50 miles an hour. I think my neighbor's roof is getting worked on right now, and that's what that noise is, which is interesting because I thought they finished last week. So it is what it is. And I've just gotten an email. I'm going to go ahead and check that after the qualifying is done, because I'd like to know what the heck it is. It could be important. It could be nothing. It could be genuinely nothing. Oh, thanks, Santa Cruz. Yeah, I'm qualifying here at Baku right now. I'm gonna check my email real quick and see if there's anything good in it. Hopefully, it's Yeah, yeah, no, it definitely needs some work. I definitely have some ideas, some things that I want to do. I've only really been streaming for like, well, I've been on Twitch since 2021, but I've only really been streaming for like a week with like Streamlabs and everything. And I gotta get like a overlays and an editor and all sorts of stuff. There's things. What is my email? Help us improve this thingy. Okay. Maybe later. I'm gonna click on this. Do you hear the people singing the song of angry men? And then I'm gonna check my Gmail. I added a new. Oh yeah, I know I did. This email. Mm. I have forwarded my email to the appropriate party, and that's the best thing to do. I have forwarded my email. I forwarded my email. Forward in the email. Forward in the email. Forward in the email. Email, email, email. Yeah, definitely looking to make some stream overlays. I'm not 100% sure what I want for them yet, but yeah. I don't know what I actually want for them. I have some ideas for like channel art and stuff over on YouTube that could work, but yeah, there's a million different things that could happen. I'm not 100% sure. I'm working on things. Hey, everybody over on TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, we're hanging out probably for another like half hour. I think after this, I might do something. I don't know what I'm gonna do after this. After this, it'll be 11:30, so it'll be lunchtime. I'll have lunch, and then after lunch, I'll probably make some videos, maybe some cameos if anybody buys them. Um, I might one day do a stream where it's just me making Camedy. Do I got FC26? I do not right now, but I think it's on Game Pass, and if it is, I am gonna check it out. Because it definitely looked interesting. If it's on Game Pass, I will check it out later. There's plenty of stuff on Game Pass that I've wanted to check out, even just because I like. I played Goat Sim the other day, Goat Simulator 3, and that was interesting. I played it with We'd love to have you come play. Nice. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I'll check it out and see how it goes. I also want to check out FIFA again. Just don't let Brown play goalie. Yeah, no, I won't let him play goalie. I've also wanted to check out FIFA again for a while. The last time I played FIFA was what? FIFA 2008 on the no 2006 on the GameCube. I haven't played FIFA since then because way back then, got to go to work. See ya. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Have fun at work. Don't work too hard. The last time I did FIFA was on the GameCube because way back then I bought like all the sports video games. I had NASCAR 03, 04, 05, 06, 07. I had FIFA '06. I had Madden '05, '06, and '07. I had NHL '06 and '07, especially after the NHL came back. Whew, after the NHL came back, the Sabres, man, we used to be good. After the lockout, Chris Drury, Danny Briere, Thomas Vanek, Jason Pominville, Teppo Numminen, Jay McKee, Ryan Miller. Um, Man, we used to be good. But then Terry Pagula bought the team, and we got bad. Which that reminds me, I think NHL might be on Game Pass too, or at least on EA Play for 25. And if 25's on there, I'll just check it out instead. I bought 2K26 the other day, and I've been playing some My Career, which has been nice. working to make my guy better. Played a little bit of My GM and genuinely hated it. Because unfortunately the My GM storylines are just way. Mr. Brown 37, best FIFA goalie, has entered the chat. I've heard about your escapades as the FIFA goalie. I've heard about it, and they're not good. They're not good. I've heard you let in like 57 goals in a 30-minute game. I didn't even know that was possible. That's a goal every other 30. That's more than a goal a minute. They hate us because they hate us, baby. Oh, I love it. Oh, I love it. I gotta do. What else do I gotta do today? I think I gotta take some pictures and videos for the battle pass. Well, I took some last night. I think I'll take a few today or tomorrow. Because the battle pass is a fun thing. It makes me a little bit of money right now. My goal for this coming year, for 2026, is to make $100,000. Which, computer, what is 100,000 divided by 365?
100,000 divided by 3 is approximately 33,333.3333.
Computer, 100,000 divided by 365.
100,000 divided by 365 is approximately 273.9726.
So $274 per day. On average, I make like $2.80 on Cameo per video. Computer, 274 divided by 200. Computer, 274 divided by 2.8. Computer, 274 divided by 2.8.
274 divided by 2.8 is approximately 97.8571.
That would be 100 cameos a day at an average of 61 seconds. That's a little under 2 hours of making videos per day to make 100 grand a day. But then, of course, there's also the promo, there's the streaming and everything, and other ways to make money. The plan here is to get monetized on YouTube, get monetized on Twitch, get more videos on TikTok that can be monetized, and things of that nature. Because I'll be honest with you, that would be epic. I have a 50-minute video about how 2025 sucked. I think I'm gonna make. It would be terrible if Stone showed up in chat. Oh no, is Stone showing up? Stone, are you gonna show up? The only thing is, I don't think I can actually say the thing I always say in here because I think I'd get I'd get hit with a ban for harassment and bullying. We don't want that. We do not want that. We do not want to get banned for harassment and bullying on the platform. Whee! Man, Stone, what are you doing if you're here? Stone, if you're here, you better not be doing anything that's, illegal involving the fire department. Better not involve the fire department. Because but Stone deserves it. I know, but the problem is the platform's got rules that we gotta follow. We gotta follow the rules of the platform. It's why, like, Finster and Icky. It's like then when they stream together, I'm like, y'all should probably be streaming on the other site, because far too often what ends up happening is they end up, unfortunately, doing some stuff that's just like, what are you doing? Or you know what I think I'm gonna do? I think I'm gonna make an Amazon wish list and maybe get a PO box and stuff. I'm gonna make an Amazon wish list of some stuff. My birthday's coming up in April, Christmas coming up in a week, and that really frustrated me on one thing. So I needed a for my back pain. The physical therapist said, "Hey, get this thing that's a cushion or whatnot," and I was like, "Okay." And I bought it, and normally Amazon's free 2-day shipping when you got Prime. Nah. I ordered it yesterday, and it ain't gonna be here till Saturday. And then we got Christmas next week, Wednesday. That's gonna be, Thursday, because Christmas Eve is Wednesday. So we got Christmas in a week. Yeah, that's pretty exciting. I'm probably gonna do a Christmas stream of some kind. I don't actually know. I don't know. Tonight, I think I'm going to go live for the football game. Um, Pretty interested hearing about what Puka Nacua did last night. Pretty disappointed in him and Aiden Ross and everything because what? Why would you do that? Why would you do that, Puka Nacua? And then his older brother stole a Lakers player's car, which makes even less sense. Why would you do that, Puka Nacua's older brother? Um, but yeah, everybody was frustrated about that, and it's like, yeah, you used to be a really good player, and you weren't a diva, and now you've gone from well liked wide receiver to diva wide receiver. I don't know if you guys remember Terrell Owens. He was called T.O. Do you remember when he signed for the Bills? Well, they had a whole bunch of T-shirts that said T.O. in the BFLO, or in the BLO or something like that. And TO also stands for Toronto. And what happened then was the Bills were not making a lot of money, and they moved one of our home games, 3 regular season, 2 preseason games every year. Not every year, but over the course of 5 years to the Rogers Center. And yeah, nobody liked it. And then Ralph Wilson died, and then the team ended up getting sold to Terry Pegula. Terry Pegula actually got really lucky on Brendan Bean and Sean McDermott, because unfortunately he did not do well with Sabres. Yeah. Lindy Ruff was coach of the Sabres when he bought them 13 years ago. Lindy Ruff is coach of the Sabres now. In between, Lindy Ruff coached the Devils and the Stars after he got fired from the Sabres. Lindy and Darcy Regier got fired from the Sabres in 2013. A lot of what doomed the Sabres early on in Pegula's career was just the fact that the core was leaving. Like Ryan Miller ended up getting traded. It was just a bad situation. But unfortunately, he really messed up the Jack Eichel situation. Jack Eichel had a herniated cervical disc. It was a whole thing, and now he's in Vegas winning Stanley Cups, and I think possibly MVPs. Oh, I have just been informed that dinner is ready. So I want to say thank you all for joining me. I'm going to go eat dinner. Have a great day, everybody. Thank you all for joining me. We're going to go ahead and probably do a stream tonight for Rams Seahawks. I think that's going to be a really exciting game. It's going to be